This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8... Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the Threshold and Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving. This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything, radio me.
Roger that.
The Lake House was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment. Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
Why, yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Yeah, that seems healthy. That's handy. An experiment. That bodes well. Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs.
Yeah, Alan Wake is also starting to do it with this fucking shit. Just like, you enter one room and there's just so much to fucking read, and then you go to the next one that's right across the fucking room, and there's more. Fucking stupid.
They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down.
Like, Control is crazy, dude. Yeah, Control, when you read, it's exhausting. Well, they can't give me a backstory and a cool fucking cutscene that's like hitting my brain, my subconscious. So I gotta read every fucking notebook. I think it's retarded. I mean, everything's always happening. It's at AWE. Federal Bureau of Control Special Certificate. The Exceptional Contribution Certificate is awarded to Jules Frank. It's like, bro. A fucking game all about spiritual shit, and I gotta read like normal. Makes sense.
It's locked.
Oh, more papers. Cool. I'm glad I got a gun on my character just to read 20 minutes of fucking shit. Nice. Yeah, there's like fucking 7 paragraphs on this page.
Access denied.
Well, you are not keeping me out. I'll need a key card with clearance.
Access denied.
Ugh, this key card isn't gonna cut it. Damn it. Nope. Come on. That's not right. Damn it. Nope. This should get me downstairs. As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to push.
Level 1.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit. A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now, it was the Marmot's problem. Our mission was outside.
Not even 20 seconds later, more reading. Nice. Alright. Like, the first time I go around this fine. Bullshit, I don't have to read. The first time you get into the lake house, you gotta do a fucking code. Like, you need to read for it.
I need to get back to the elevator.
Like, literally, like, dude, they got 2 pages right in front of my face 20 seconds later, and they both have, like, 4 or 5 paragraphs of shit. It's like, bro, you really can't... You couldn't have made, like, a unique cutscene to explain all this shit somehow, or, like... Like, this one ain't. This one ain't. I already got past the passcode. This one's 20 seconds later. You literally take an elevator, you go down, she says a few words, and now I'm reading shit again. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you do. That's how the world is built. That's the way they decide to build the world. Yeah, it's building lore. Like, how the fuck am I gonna get story if I don't read their fucking novels in their game? Like, I think I'm just over these type of games. I'm losing my patience with having to fucking read this much. In a video game. MGS5 is shit for that, yeah, I know. They were too lazy to make cutscenes for those.
Dr. Darling. Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, not smart?
And what's funny is that even when you do read this shit, it still isn't clearing much up. It's like even when they do have all this shit for you to read, there is no clear like connection between any of the shit. It's just a document that says, you know, the work to create a stable link between our reality, and that redacted. Like they blank out words. It's like, all right, cool, cool. Let's see, progress is good. Some of the shit you'll never find out. Like Control barely fucking confirms any of that shit, so they probably do it here too. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence. A successful connection will soon be possible. Like,
Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on. That is not a regulation FBC weapon. Jules' keycard could be useful. They'd make these things lighter. The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear. At least the elevator's back. This keycard won't get me in. If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. What the fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, if he
You
likes
never really
it,
get
it's
used
not
to
out
the
of
shit you
date.
see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I?
Hold.
What is that? If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned.
Nope, Lion's DLC.
So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down! You need to cease all hostility right now. Bad news. That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps. Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already
Sub-level
shitty
3.
sundae.
Oh my god, more reading. Nice. Fucking wild. I haven't I haven't fired a single bullet. You literally can run past them. I chose not to be just wasteful, like wasting my time. Like, because the gameplay programmer should have figured out how to force me to use them bullets. He sucks. Anyway. I gotta sit here and fucking read again. Great. Alright. Such a great streaming game, you know? Such a great game to fucking stream. The Automated Typing Device, ATD, another acronym. Like the 40th acronym. Produce writing and mimicking. Alright. Alright.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow.
I'm gonna leave for the time being to focus on this shit for the stream. I'll be back on later. All right, so let's see.
It became trapped.
Try to focus
stagnant,
and understand what the fuck's
went
going
bad.
on.
The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Like, bruh, you couldn't have just put this all like in the same file.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Like, I'm not reading all that out, bruh.
There was a crack in the lake house.
There was a crack in the lake house.
But the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant.
Where's my
went
fucking
bad.
flashlight, bro? It won't let me use my
Was
fucking
controlled
flashlight.
here. The art was not
There.
art, just content
Jesus.
for the experiment.
Gotta waste ammo.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is.
Great, this means there's gonna be more pages.
As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
We're gonna count how many fucking pieces of paper are in this room. All right, number one. So 1, 2. Progress report. Typewriter brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake, with the intent to use the particular brand for redacted. Okay, cool. And the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house. Result: no useful information. Wake's agent. Result: refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse. Result: refused to discuss. Redacted. Result: no useful. Thanks. Why even put that there? Redacted, no useful information. Why is it fucking here then? Thanks. Checked all available online interviews. Okay. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. Oh my god. All I get from this is that Alan's just an experiment. Alright, cool. Great. Oh my god. There better not be another page in here, bro. Oh. Oh, thanks for giving me shit that hasn't been useful yet. Nice. I'm afraid to walk by these desks. Gonna have to read again. I don't have a number 2 key card yet. Oh my god. Page 3. Research notes. Content of Wake manuscript. We have begun to find pages from the manuscript, very likely written by Alan Wake. What is that? Well, I don't know what that word is. Parautilitarian and suspect in the past cases involving the Cauldron-like AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my bias into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined as reference for any future readers. I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found, dude, I thought this was it right here, and then it's like, no, you got fucking... The page we recently found summarizes my life with Julius Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for each story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Okay, so it's almost like Alan created it. Oh my god. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises my questions. How does Wake, whenever he is writing this from, or wherever he is writing this from, get this information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? It's almost like what he writes creates the fucking story. Like, the hell? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query with our team, or for our team, what methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? It's like, bro, I don't fucking care about you, dude.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the Shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Yeah, so you find out that your life is pretty much being written out of your control. And then you're just going to sit there and act like everything's fine and what you're doing is in your control. All right, cool. The Federal Bureau, it's so funny. It's called the Federal Bureau of Control, but they have no control at all. Dumb motherfuckers. All right. Bruh, where's the key card? Am I really gonna have to walk through these stupid ass desks? Oh my god, bruh. So scary. Paint. Love it.
Shit. I can never say no to
Another
extra
gun
firepower.
that I haven't been able to Bro, I didn't even use my first gun. Am I gonna be able to use it now?
Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually
my
observes
God.
the
Bruh.
law of 3.
Another fucking... ATD output and calibration. The automated typing device will produce rating mimicking that of Alan Wake. Known perpetuation or whatever the fucking whatever that word is, parautilitarian, like with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's rating. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria: comprehensibility, style, tone, content. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the rating produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to ATD on what to rate, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link the Shadow's power. Stupid, bro. Okay, like you're trying to link the Shadow's power. Nice. So instead of just like having all that shit in one place for me to read all at once to get it the fuck over with, you're gonna make me walk from place to place. Oh my god. What is this, like the 6th or 7th page? Organizational update. Moving forward, research, like this is worse than Control, bro. Research at the lake house will be divided into, like, it's like they didn't even fucking learn. 2 distinct projects. Project X, codenamed Abrutus, will focus on studying the writing of Redacted, thanks, with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as a project director. Codenamed Romnish will focus on studying, okay. Studying what? Why are you blanking out in his work with Dr. Julius Romine serving as project director? Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assessment or their assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter, and it's not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Can't, so fuck you. All right, so let's go over here.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Oh my god. 8 and 9.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the Marmonts, for himself. Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect, connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Why can't they do that for every piece of thing that I find? You see how, like, they're so lazy they didn't even want to record voice lines for everything they put in the fucking game. They force you to fucking imagine shit. They're so, like, they could have just recorded it so I don't have to read. Like, y'all can read it for me. Okay, so we're back here again. Nice. Are we actually gonna fight?
Shadow is here. Good thing we brought a flashlight.
There we go. They didn't even bother creating new fucking enemies, like this new motherfucker.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Okay. About time some fucking interesting happened. That waste a fucking whole battery for that. Crazy. Alright. Like, do y'all have a key card? The sounds are creepy there.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's completely weak.
What is that?
Like, well, like, why does this bitch play so stupid? Like, you know what's going on. What is that? Your Federal Bureau of Control, right?
Ugh, locked. Maybe there's another way in.
What is that? Who cares what it is? You know this ain't real.
Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena.
Okay.
Won't open without power.
So we need to look for another fucking stupid power cube. Alright. Okay. Really? That's dumb. Okay. Okay. Give me this stupid shit. Be a lot easier if I could just have Jesse's power. Pretty sure that's what her name is. Like how fucking pitch black it is, dude. Jesus. Like y'all can't even see none.
You again. Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Mormons clogging his head.
Okay, gotta go.
You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now?
Misery, hate.
Tell me where they are. Christ. It's fixated on the Marmonts. What did they do?
Access denied.
Okay. So where now?
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel 1.
flare I got, bro?
Can't open it from the side.
More reading. Cool.
Bingo. That key card's gonna get me to sub-level 5.
Unfortunately, Joel's key card went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office. That's a lot of BlackRock. I've been grinding the BlackRock down to a pattern stashing around here. Okay. Next steps, weapon sets using black powder if successful. Need to think about more applications for BlackRock now that I have some. Okay, whatever, bro. Okay. Okay. No elevator on it. Do I have it or not? What? So I need to bring the power here. What? Okay. You want me to take the power core there?
This isn't working.
Alright, let's check fucking level 2.
Sub-level 2.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
God, more fucking reading. Retrieval order. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to the project expedition at the Lake House facility. Dude, I'm telling you, this bores the fuck out of me. Prioritize outcomes as ordered below. Both subjects brought to the lake house for study. Timothy Booker. Her work is more commercially successful, thus more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Observe subject. Okay, don't care, bro. Like they're like, there's people that don't even get fucking talked about. Whatever. Look at this. Booker's writing. Don't care, bro. Like. Oh my god. I'm gonna need a code. By fucking reading, bro.
Finally, someone who is into painting.
What do you mean?
Shaded. Hope that glass is thick. Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Nice try. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, there's a classic door from Control.
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
You're asking about how many paintings when you should be really asking, it's like, damn, how many fucking documents do you need, dude? Like, this can all, like, this all can't be just transferred to one computer. Just have all these documents laying down, like, Jesus. Another, oh my god, bro.
A higher access card. Sorry, but I need this.
About time. Another jump scare. I made reservations for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. A week from this Friday.
Come on. That's not right.
Alright, whatever. so dumb, bro. Like, I don't feel like doing this.
And there.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Estevez, come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
What am I supposed to use now? Sorry. Oh yeah, nice. Wasted that. So annoying, bro. Oh my god. I pressed L1. Lockdown lifted. Lockdown lifted. Lockdown lifted. Wait. I don't know, man. I hope y'all are enjoying the video. Because I'm definitely not enjoying it. Yeah, can you just like die though? Dude, I hate how they did the fucking flashlights in this fucking game. Seriously. Like, it's not registering. Like, R1. Look at that. Look at that shit. Oh great, there's more shit in here to read too. I love it. It's so stupid. Oh my god, I gotta deal with more of them. That does like no fucking damage. Alright. Dude, I am not reading it. Like I'm not reading. I don't want to read. Yo, if any of y'all want to read this dog shit, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. This is Control all over again. Wild. I'm not reading. Call it a video game, bruh. I'm not reading that much. Wild.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
That's a level 3. I didn't see that. God damn, dude. Like, if I want to read a damn book, bro, I'll read a book. Call the video game.
Damn it.
Didn't even see the sticky note on the left side, too. Alright, weekly gossip. Missing Black Rock. Like, bruh. This is so much bullshit.
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Brooker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
Let's see.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife.
No, you can't.
I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
You ain't never getting it, dude. Fuck you. Get up off your ass. Alright.
Shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight, power of the armor. Pure
I wonder what happened here.
Jules Marmont looked at the paint.
Be right back, bro. I gotta use the bathroom. Internet's making people stupider, bruh.
He didn't understand it. So only
Hello?
random... Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. So only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Alright. And what do you know? Like, for real. Like, bruh. Ugh. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't have the patience for this. I don't like fucking reading.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just a classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No. No, that's... I am feeling better. much better. I will paint. Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Alright, whatever. Alright. There's a level 3 door over here.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
Dude, I thought I picked up the level 2, like level 3 one. Where is it at? Right. Wasn't it over here? I thought I literally just picked that shit up like after, before the fucking fight. God, bruh. One, two, three, four. Like, dude. My God. Like someone mentioned that the fucking billboard and what this DLC's talking about is AI generative fucking art. Ooh, so creative.
I had a thought today, a possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine. In our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Yeah, y'all can read that. I'm not. I'm over it. Like, it's not even interesting anymore.
My team was on sublevel 1. I knew they were in danger.
Sublevel 1.
Ah, you fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the Shadow. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Comes to my lab and treats me like some kind of assistant. Un putain d'assistant? Moi? I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine! You cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Huh. Oh, the Shadow. The Shadow is good. It's evocative. Jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. I will break it.
Alright. You got it, Chief.
was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
these bastards.
Wow. Like, can the fucking elevator open now? That'd be great. Like, bro, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. It's getting annoying. Okay, like what do you want me to do? Where I can't get to the elevator, dude. Like, bruh. Makes no fucking sense.
Nope. That's not right. Like, why is it not opening, bro? The dumbest shit ever.
huh? Yeah, get the sub-level 5. The elevator will not fucking spawn. No, like... Stupid, bro. Walking around like a fucking idiot. Dumb. Bruh. Alright, looking it up. The dumbest shit ever, bro. Oh, it'll just open automatically? Fucking Jesus, dude. Fucking ridiculous. Any other time it'd be dead open. Fucking dumb.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork, I could put him down like the monster he was.
Sir, please hold.
This is not level 4. The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man!
Okay.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
Oh my god!
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Okay.
Sublevel 4.
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
All right. Bro, the light's on. Come on. Why are you just running around like a fucking idiot? Come on, dude. Are you serious? Stupid.
Blackrock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. Distress rating to compare against the art score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Brooker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell. September 13th, 2023.
Another computer to put a passcode in? Thank God.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
What do you want me to do here?
Where'd the elevator go?
Downstairs, bro.
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard.
This doesn't look like Lane's style.
All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both? It's the same thing in principle. He booked the lab.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
2, 3,
Sublevel 5.
6.
Oh my god, it's not like she's used to it.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced, it was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Why are you so scared now? Okay.
Typical fucking Marmonts.
Oh my god. All right, that does damage. So stupid. All right, legs right on it.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea?
Where'd she go?
Controls clunky as fuck for a game like this, too. God.
Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away!
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. You are a paranatural entity. That's all there is to it.
Murderer!
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Elmo Cosmo, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. But this one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
I don't know. No conclusions, really. Nothing happened. DLC was kind of worthless. That's all I can say. Yeah, end of chapter. Like, what the fuck? Like seriously, is that all that was it? Really?
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
That really was it. That was so ass. I'm sorry. That was ass. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, stay cool. Read books. Like, I don't know what to fucking say. I was bored out of my mind, to be honest, dude. I don't know. Way too much fucking reading. Remedy, don't be. I swear to God, Remedy, do not be making me do that. If anyone sees this, dude, Remedy better not make me read as much as I did in the fucking last DLCs. Or like As Control in fucking Max Payne 1 and 2's remake. Don't make me read. I swear to God, I'm gonna snap.